Hey there everyone, this video is for anyone who needs a little bit of extra help or assistance getting started on their CRQ 3.2. So the question is, compare and contrast the moods of stanzas 1 and 4 versus 2, 3, 5, and 6. How are they different from one another? Use 2 to 3 pieces of evidence from the poem to support your answer. Okay, so we are comparing and contrasting the moods in two different groups of stanzas. So if you look here at the poem, stanzas 1 and 4 are in blue, and stanzas 2, 3, 5, and 6 are in black. So the blue stanzas are both about the free bird. The black stanzas are all about the caged bird. So what you need to do is identify the mood of the blue stanzas and then identify the mood of the black stanzas and compare them. So when we look, for a brief review, when we look at what is mood, if you weren't here last class, we talked about two different terms last class. We talked about tone and mood. Now we're not talking about your personal emotions or the tone you take with your parents. When we're reading, tone refers to what the author thinks about the subject. It's the author's attitude, how they think about it. Mood refers to what the readers get out of it, what the readers feel about the text. However, you will often hear these two terms both used to describe the general atmosphere or feeling of a text. What kind of vibe, what kind of feeling does the text give off to the reader? That's what we're looking for when we discuss mood. We also looked at some example passages, and we tried to pick the best word to describe the mood of the passage by looking at charged words in the passage. Okay, and charged words just mean those words in the passage that kind of really point us to know if this is a positive or a negative mood. Okay, so when we look at mood, this handout you have on Google Classroom, you can first usually decide, is it more of a positive or a negative vibe? Maybe it's neutral. And then once you're in that category, you can start to look for more precise words. Okay, we typically want to avoid words just like happy and sad, but you can look up words like cheerful or gloomy, depressed, playful. You want to pick the most specific word possible to describe the vibe of that specific text. So in this passage, the repeating the words died and dead, depressing, that gave us a despairing mood. This passage here, using words like peaceful, success, secure and safe, assured, gave more of a calm mood. So what you were called to do is first identify the two different moods in the poem and compare how are they similar and how are they different. Okay, when this comes to actually writing your CRQ response, you'll notice I give you some sentence starters to guide you through the way. Okay, because we haven't really done a compare contrast CRQ yet, and so it might feel a little confusing to some of us. For your RA, the first thing you really need to just do is just identify. Pick a word to describe the mood of stanzas 1 and 4 about the free bird, and stanzas 2, 3, 5, and 6 about the caged bird. Then what you're going to need to do is give an example of some charged words that help build the mood in the first set of stanzas about the free bird, and explain it. How do those words develop that mood? We'll do the same thing for the next set of stanzas about the caged bird. Give an example, explain your example, and then the end, you want to make sure you very clearly explain how these moods are similar or different from each other. Okay, that's the main question that you want to make sure you answer by the end of your response. How are they similar and different from each other? Okay, so if you need any other additional help with your CRQ, please reach out to myself or Mr. Crane. Otherwise, good luck.